this is a joint that they talked about a while ago, but it's been so long, I honestly forgot about it. But I've been hearing rumblings about it recently, and then the trailer dropped today. I wasn't expecting this joint either. And obviously, this is something I'm gonna watch because Ryan Coogler is involved. And whatever he does, that's a day one for me. We got the same chick playing her, and I want to see the direction they're going to take this in because we saw her in Black Panther 2.
Black Panther 2, right.
And I actually liked the character. Some people didn't like her, thought she was annoying, whatever like that. I actually rocked with her.
She bothered me a little bit,
okay,
but I didn't write her off.
All right.
You know,
maybe this will make her grow on you.
I am hoping that she grows on me because I am a different type of person. I don't see something and continue to want to be negative towards the individual.
Okay.
I want to see her do better. I would like to see her grow on me. But yes, in Black Panther 2, I was slightly annoyed.
I mean, a lot of people were, from what I heard.
Okay.
A lot of people were. She didn't bother me. I thought she was funny and all that. And to be able to see her in her element, I feel like the people that didn't really take a liking to her before, this might change that, depending on the direction they take. I mean, when Ryan Coogler is involved, you know, like I believe he's going to do right by us. You know what I mean?
Look, my man dropped centers.
Yeah.
So I have trust in him for the rest of my life.
Like, he's dropped nothing but bangers. Like, his career is like that. You know what I mean? When he attaches his name to something, I feel like, you know, it's on point. Now, he's not directing this, but
producing.
Yeah, he's still, like, I believe he's an executive producer. He's still involved. And when people are involved, they still, you know, bless the project with they touch. So let's see if they rock what.
Speaking of being involved, I live here with you, and the chick you had over here yesterday, fine as fuck. Where does she work at, Mac?
Don't worry about it.
Doesn't matter. Why did she use my fucking Downy beads? I paid $17 for those with my BJ coupon. Why was she using?
You used a coupon. You used my card. What do you mean? Just because you got a couple dollars off didn't mean you bought it.
But it means I saved you money.
Well, she's able to use it then, because it's ours.
Why is she using my shit?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Once you start paying for the whole thing, then you can use it by yourself. Until then, split down the middle. Damn.
In less than 3 minutes, the air in this elevator will no longer be breathable.
Oh, what is this?
The test?
You'll suffocate and die unless you break into the device on the floor, where you'll find a gas mask. Good luck.
Screw this.
Think outside the box.
Was a genius.
Oh shit, Mr. Transformer. Wow.
Riri, I see you. I see you're fed up, waiting to be acknowledged for your greatness.
You are not the first genius at MIT.
Oh shit!
How come you're not working at one of those fancy tech firms?
After my internship abroad, I want to build something undeniable. Something
important.
Iconic.
It's a brand new day.
I can give you the tools to help you carry out your vision. But anyone who's ever accomplished anything iconic in life has had to do some questionable things to get it done. What will you do, Riri?
You've bitten off a hell of a lot more than you can chew. I could chew a lot.
You know nothing about this man.
You're gonna end up dead or in jail.
This is so much bigger than that.
shady bunker.
My bunker's not shady. Would a shady bunker have that on the wall?
It's literally above a crate of self-guided missiles.
I'm returning those.
All right, how you feel?
I'm interested.
Okay. Me, I'm half and half.
Okay.
Cause like I feel like this has promise, but like it didn't like hook me. Like it's I watched this, I'm like, oh God, I'm not like I gotta see it now. It's one of them joints where like it could be hit or miss.
Okay.
Like I didn't really rock with the song too much that they picked, but I know that's a non-factor. It's just a trailer. You know, sometimes they pick songs that doesn't gel with you. That's whatever.
Yeah.
It's just like I love the cast. You got main man from Community in the MCU now. You got the homie from Transformers.
Yes.
Anything he's in, I'm hyped because like
Wonderful actor.
Transformers was the first movie I saw him in, and he was shining through that whole thing. I'm like, I hope he has a great career, and I just keep seeing him in movies, and I'm like, that's dope. Movies and TV shows and all that. He deserves it. Great actor. The chick that plays Ironheart, she's a great actor too. This could go either way.
It could, but I will say this: trailers no longer make or break me because Sinners didn't really make me want to go see it. I liked the trailer, but it didn't make me say I'm canceling all my plans to go see it. But when I went to go see it, I enjoyed the fuck out of it. Now, Ironheart is something that I will give a chance. If it lets me down, it lets me down. But so far, I see something within it that makes me say they might give me what I want.
Yeah.
Now, if they don't, I'll be honest and say it didn't hit. Because Thunderbolts, it wasn't the worst movie to me, but it didn't hit. You know,
I think you need to see Thunderbolts again.
I will watch it again just to give it a real review. And well,
That shit hit like a motherfucker to me.
I guess because it had certain situations like mental health and all that. I'm not talking against it. It just wasn't something that hit home for me personally. But I give anything a chance once or twice. Ironheart, once it premieres, I am going to sit back and watch it without hate. Even though she annoyed me in Black Panther Part 2, I want to give her one more shot.
Okay. I mean that's fair. You give things a chance, and if it doesn't hook you, then it doesn't hook you. But at least you gave it a chance. You didn't write it off without even trying. You know what I mean? You actually checked it out and saw what was going on. I am going to check this out just because like I like the character, I like the cast, and I'm not familiar with who he's supposed to be playing. Maybe that's a character that I've heard of before and just didn't recognize. I'm not 100% sure. Like his powers and all that with the cloak and all that. I'm not sure who he is. But I feel like I don't need to know. Watching this should be everything that I need to fill me in on the character and what he does and all that. But it does look like it didn't look bad. It just was like middle of the road for me trailer wise. But I'm still gonna give it a chance and see if the series hooks me.
Okay.
Like that honest opinion. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm gonna see what's up.
No, I like that. I like that. Like, I am done with the years prior to this year where I was engulfed in hate and I allowed people to direct my attention to certain films on what to watch and what not to watch. I can't get involved with the world anymore. If I find something interesting, I am going to give it a try. If I don't like it, I don't like it.
Fair enough. Make up your own opinion.
I can't start off my journey within any film or any TV show with hate. That is like judging a book by its cover. I can't judge a book by its cover anymore because when you meet those fine ass women at Chickies and Pete's and they wind up being kleptomaniacs and they steal everything out of our fucking living room, including the fish in my 75-gallon tank. You know?
That's whose fault is that?
Yours, because you brought them home.
Well, you was starting random arguments and now they get vindictive.
Because why the fuck would they come in here and not take their shoes off? I don't care if they're high heels, platforms, or clogs. Take your shoes off. I don't care how bad you are.
They don't have to take the shoes off. They got the little thing to put around their shoes. That is fine. As far as stealing stuff, that's because you piss them off and you start arguments. I'm not liable for that. You starting arguments over Danimals. Like this is a non-factor.
I only get 6. I get 6. You get 6 little containers of Danimals. They shouldn't touch one. I don't care how fine they are. I don't care how beautiful they are. I don't care how good the conversation between you and them. are going, they shouldn't take from me. That's bullshit.
Sometimes you gotta take one for the team.
That's not for the
If
team.
you lose the Danimals, then you just lose the Danimals. It's a small sacrifice to pay.
Fuck that shit.
For your homie's happiness.
Fuck that shit. When I needed you to be wingman with Shorty at the zoo, you were not the best wingman. You said, no, you're not my type, and you walked the fuck off. Now I'm stuck.
Sometimes you just don't gel with somebody, and instead of me staying and derailing the whole thing, it's just better if I walk off. I'm gonna ruin it for everybody if I stay.
You ruined it because you walked off. The same thing you shouldn't do with this show is what you should. Basically, fuck that. Let's give it a chance.
Give it a chance.
Let's give it a chance.
That's all we can do. Give it a chance to surprise us. And who knows? I might walk all this back. I'm like, damn, this shit is great.
You might. Look, help me out. Smile Part 2.
Yep. Oh yeah. That's the biggest. Oh my god. Because that trailer was not it. To this day, I will say that trailer was not it. You can try to defend it if you want. That trailer was not it. The movie was fire though. Movie was incredible. The movie was great. It wasn't perfect, but it was great.
It was great.
I'll say it was very entertaining, scary as fuck. So that trailer did it no justice. Of course, it's not the same thing. This is a comic book joint. That's a horror movie. It's difference in editing style and all that, but just
true. But it's about how you felt about the trailer.
Exactly. The trailer wasn't indicative of the movie experience, and this might not be everything that the show has to offer. There could be some surprises, and who knows? Either way, I'm willing to give it a chance. I mean, just to wrap this up, so I'm not just repeating myself. I'm gonna give it a chance, and we'll see what's up. Okay, so the trailer for Ironheart came out, the first trailer, and we watched it. And initially, I was hyped, but then after watching the trailer, I was like, you know what I mean? It's one of those things where it's like it seems like it might be all right. It didn't really grab me like that, like I thought it would.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I don't know if that's indicative of the show or just the trailer. Maybe them not showcasing the right things or whatever. I have no idea because I'm not gonna say the show's gonna be whack. Because sometimes trailers are different than the final product, or depending on how the reception of the trailer is, they'll tweak certain things and all that. But to be completely honest, the trailer didn't really grab me.
Okay.
Like I wanted to be hyped, but I just wasn't. I just was like, it seems cool, but you know what I mean?
I think this turns into a situation where you don't really know how to feel until you finish the product, and it's kind of like I don't know which way it could go.
Yeah,
I do know that when we watched the last Black Panther movie, I wasn't really too fond of how the actor portrayed Ironheart. I was kind of annoyed with her.
And on the flip side, I wasn't. Like I thought she was cool.
Right. But I guess it was like the delivery of her lines. But it's not like I was fully against her in the future. It was just that in that movie, she was saying certain things where I was kind of like, just shut up.
Yeah, okay.
But it didn't make me fall into a hole where I'm just like, oh, she's gonna be horrible as Ironheart. I think she can do it.
Yeah, sometimes actors rub you the wrong way, based on their delivery or the lines they were given, whatever like that. Yeah. When watching it, like it was kind of obvious that would happen with certain people, but me, like I didn't really mind it because it was like she brought some comedic relief to the situation, and you know what I mean. She was cool for the character she played, and it was obvious that she was gonna have a bigger role in the future. So this is going to be the true test of whether people are going to accept this character or not, based on how the show is and everything. Because this has been in development for a minute, years. So this is an important show in the grand scheme of things. But if it's not received well, then who knows what's going to happen? You know what I mean? It's all about audience reception, and sometimes it's not what they want it to be, and sometimes the show might not live up to your expectations. Or,
right.
Or even lack thereof. I hope the show is going to be good.
I hope it's going to be good.
I want it to be good. I want it to succeed. Like, what I mean? I'm a massive Marvel fan, so I don't want things to not hit the way I want them to hit. But
right, I'm the same way. I'm not going there to hope. I'm not going to watch it hoping it's bad. So
right.
I actually hope that it's good because I want to see her get more opportunities.
Yeah. You never want to wish for somebody's downfall. You know what I mean? It's like you never know how things are going to go. You don't hop into something hoping that it's going to be bad or expecting it to be bad. I hope it's a thing where we see the trailer and I'm like, but then I watch the show, I'm like, oh man, that really, that really did it. Like I didn't expect, like Smile 2.
Shit. And I still feel bad for misjudging that shit.
I mean, it's the trailer. The trailer was whack. The trailer for Smile 2 was whack, and seeing that, I'm like, nah, man, shit gonna be trash. And then you watch it, like, that shit was crazy.
Right.
So I hope it's a situation like that. Now, the first trailer wasn't on Smile 2 trailer level, but, you know, it just didn't give it. Anyway, trailer 2 was out for this. Let's see what it is. Let's see if it's different or the same vibe, whatever.
My stepdad used to say the best way to know a thing is to take it apart. Put it back together. Then you can see what it's really made of.
You should take your dad's advice. Break yourself down. See what you're made of.
Here goes nothing. If I'm gonna protect people, I gotta start thinking outside the box.
Out of all the things you could have built, with that big brain of yours, why this?
Because I have to.
Might be a hero in there after all.
Riri, time to wake up.
Look,
What are you?
your greatest creation yet.
Who the hell else would it be, bitch?
Now, honestly, I was rocking with it until the very end.
Actually, it probably hit you when it hit me. 'Cause the trailer was good. I actually liked her suit.
Yeah.
And I liked her story. You know, apparently she lost her stepfather, who she loved a lot. The background was cool. Now, this is when it comes down to the corny line delivery. There's just something about it. It's like me watching Black Lightning all over again, where the line delivery is like, "Oh, come on, don't say it."
Yeah.
But it's like
not everybody,
was
and
good.
it, like some people like did they thing, but
Yeah,
then
they did. They
some
really
others
did.
were. I'm like, ah.
Some people were just like, "Shut up." The show was
Yeah,
good,
yeah.
but some of the lines were like, "Yo, you're killing me." The trailer was actually good. I like the backstory. I could see the story actually building up to be something good.
Yeah.
The end when she's talking to whoever, I guess it was her AI generated situation, that kind of let me down a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
I mean, the good thing is that's just one small negative on this trailer. This trailer is leaps and bounds ahead of the first trailer. Once again, I don't know how the final product is going to be. Now, it's going to be a 6-episode thing. So, you know, just a bite-sized portion of this. So it's not going to be, you know, a lot, but it's going to be enough. That is going to really tell how this goes down.
Right. Like, and also, I guess personally, I would like to see, and I don't use race, I would like to see a young black woman do really well for herself, especially in this universe. I would like to see her be the face of it, but I need things to fall in place the right way.
It got to be right, yeah.
It got to be right. I'm not forcing anything.
Yeah.
I'm not. That last line by, that gave me the whole, like if I was a villain, I'd smack the shit out of him. Like just like, yo, you making me mad, shut up. Like that'd be my whole villain arc. Like, I don't want to hear this shit no more.
Yeah.
But I think the show might actually be good. I think the show, it might only be 6 episodes, but I think this show might actually be good. And right now, I'm going to flip a coin and say the show might be good enough for me to want her to have a full-length film. But like I said, until we actually watch it, can't really say what it's going to be and what it won't be.
I don't know about a full-length film, but definitely feature in the film with somebody else. You know, like War Machine or whatever. You know, like
that'd be dope.
Supposed to happen anyway. But
what's going to come out first, War Machine or Blade?
I mean, Blade is in limbo, but it's like War Machine was supposed to get a show called Armor Wars, and that was actually supposed to come out before this, and this kind of like jumped ahead in line where I don't know if they're gonna do that anymore. They might be refocusing and doing something else, but he's still got to be included though, because he's from what I remember, he's a part of this story. But
maybe he might appear in the show.
It's possible. It's possible.
And I wouldn't be mad at that.
Nah, like everything, like you got some great actors in this shit. And the vibe of this trailer was so much better than the first one. So much better. Like I love it so much. Like you got that that heavy vibe and the fact that there are stakes and there's loss and
reason.
Yeah, and trying to get something back and desperation. And like the music played into that, the shots they chose played into that, and you're like, oh man, this might be crazy. Then you get that corny ass line at the end, and I'm like, oh man, it's like it's going up, it's like the roller coaster shit.
Yep.
Like it's going up, incline. I'm like, okay, you're at the top. Like, okay, all right, but then it just stops.
It stops. Now you sitting there looking.
Then it's broke. It's like, all right, we got to bring you back. Like the roller coaster don't work no more.
How am I gonna get down? Jump.
Like you're waiting for that incline, like where you're like, woo,
Right.
but there's no woo. It's like, all right, man.
Now you just stuck at the top of a fucking tower, like.
They got helicopters showing up. Like, we gotta get you out of here. Come on. It's dangerous.
But what happened? We were doing so well.
Yeah, and Mama's still up. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like the clashing vibes in this might be in the show. Who knows? Or maybe it might be a thing where it's like that one part is in a different section where it's like leading up to that, and it's like it's not so jarring.
Maybe it'll fall right in
Yeah,
line.
maybe because like sometimes we've seen trailers where they say certain. I'm like, come on, that's corny as fuck, and you watch the movie or show
And it
like
feels better when you watch
okay,
it.
all right, the
Right.
context is different. Okay, I understand. It might be one of those things, but what I mean, we got to take things at face value in the trailer because that's what we're presented. So it's like that's off as fuck in the trailer. We'll see when the show comes out. I'm definitely going to watch the show. Like when the first trailer came out, I keep referencing that, but that's the sample size we got. When it first came out, I saw it, I'm like, This one, I'm like, okay, all right. It gave me that, you gotta watch this. It's gonna be something crazy. Like, you see them symbols? Who could it be? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You seeing some shit over there. I'm like, okay.
As
Is
long
is
as-
it what I think it is? Like, you know what I mean?
As long
So,
as they do this shit right, we
yeah,
can do it.
yeah.
Just do it right, and people need to understand something, especially people like me. I'd rather a project take a little bit longer to come out,
Yeah.
so it can be done right. And at first, a whole different show, but I was complaining, saying, "Where's Stranger Things at? Where is that? They're taking too fucking long." Now I'm looking like I've seen so many bad movies within the last 17 months. Stranger Things can take as long as they need to, as long as they give me the final project with some seasoning. Like, make that shit good.
Especially just after waiting this long, like you don't want it to fail. Like everybody involved, like they're trying. You know what I mean? They're trying to put their best foot forward. And her, like she's in the MCU now. Yeah. You don't want to hop in the MCU. People clowning like, oh, this is whack as fuck. Get this character out of here. Like I'm like, damn, man.
Yeah, like just
imagine being excited about being in this shit and then everybody just saying, oh, this is whack. It's whack. It's whack.
Man,
like I waited my whole life to get here. Like what the fuck is going on?
I waited for Lil Wayne to drop Carter 6.
Shit.
I waited up at midnight. I was like, yo. I started playing it.
Crash Bandicoot 6.
Man. Yo,
Dum, 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 dum.
I'm like, I'm waiting to hear. Oh my god! That's because that is an example of you have to try something to see if it's going to be good or bad.
Yeah.
That is a prime example because I stayed up to hear Wayne's album, and when I heard it, I just sat there with my arms folded.
Just went right back to sleep. But
I said, damn, bro.
anyway, staying focused on this. Staying focused on this. You know what I mean? I want this to be good. I'm definitely going to check it out when it comes out. And it's just one little thing in the trailer that you know what I mean that I wasn't feeling. Everything else it did look good. It did look good. It looks solid. And I'm gonna watch it, and we'll see what happens. Like I'm definitely going to tune in. I'm hoping for the best. I want this to be good. I want this to be good. We'll see what happens though. Cut. Whole Tasmanian devil. Like, turn this shit off.
Niggas sound like foghorn legs. What the fuck is you doing, bro? Did you care? I thought that shit was on purpose. Like, you trying to get dropped by the label? Say, yo.
They're gonna sound with hitting buttons.
Yo, drop that shit.
Like, it's like, what the fuck is going on?
Like, they recorded that shit in the Safari Park of Six Flags. They said, yo, I heard a fucking llama. I said, I ain't gonna fuck no more. Producer said, look, I'm gonna hit random buttons. Just keep on random. Oh my gosh, yo. him and Iggy had the. Fuck you, Wade. Wasting my time like that.
Damn.